minute I read about it, I said, I have to do this. Not only have I always wanted to do a multi-camera comedy in front of an audience, I've always wanted to work with Max and David and Jimmy Burrows. And this part was everything I wanted to do in a role on TV, and the only role that I could have possibly gotten that did all of those things. Just like being realistic about my limitations. It was perfect. It was. I was like, I have to get it, and if I can't get it, I'll never try it.
Well, I needed some work. That helped. That helped draw me to it. And also, I kind of want to do a comedy. I've done comedy, and then I became a drama dude, but I can just do whatever the hell.
The thing about this that's exciting is the fact that it's a sitcom, that aspect of it, more than anything, more than the type of comedy it is, because you get the opportunity to work in front of a live studio audience every week. The hours are phenomenal. I'm never going to complain about having to go to work because it's just, I have great people to work with, and I'm there such a short time. But comedy has been something I've really been wanting to work on for the last few years, and relationships are great things. There's a lot to use in real life, in relationships, funny stuff that happens. So hopefully the audience agrees.
That's part of what's funny. How do you navigate, loving your partner's best friend, but also knowing that you can never compete with 25 years of history that they've already got. There's inside jokes, and there's years spent at camp, and there's, first girlfriends and first loves, and how does that work? And what's really fun, for me is that Wyatt and Lewis have been together so much longer than Joe and Allie, and I joke that Wyatt is kind of like Allie's spirit guardian. He's like her spirit animal. He guides her through every once in a while. When she thinks something's totally insane, she looks to him and he's like, it's normal. So that's a lot of fun for us. The relationships that each of us have are really specific and amusing.
Well, the difference between myself, I am not a gossip. But did you see what Sophia was wearing? I am not a gossip, but Lewis is. And I also am not a meddler. Lewis likes to meddle in other people's business. What I am is hyperactive, like Lewis, and silly, like Lewis. And most of my best friends are straight, like Lewis.
Yes, well, because it's a lot like who I am.
Yeah.
It's just a lot like me. He really does wear his heart on his sleeve, because he's juggling really demanding people in his life. I mean, Lewis, Michael Urie's character is out of control, and Allie is such a beautifully stunning woman who expects her man to be a certain kind of man, and he's got a lot on his shoulders.
What I love about Allie, and what I hope translates for men and women who watch the show, is that she's such a real girl. She's not just written as a girlfriend or sort of the token chick. She's funny, and she's relatable, and she's a businesswoman. She's on top of everything one minute, and something implodes, and she's a wreck the next. And I feel like that's me, and I feel like that's my friends, and most of us. We live in a very fast-paced world, and it provides a lot of comedy, especially when you have Max and David writing about it.
I'm excited and nervous and thrilled. We have the best time slot ever on Mondays at 8:30 after How I Met Your Mother, and the show has been going so well. Everyone is extremely happy. We're laughing all the time, and we still like each other.
That's a good part.
And no one's renegotiated their salary yet, but I'm thinking about it. It's just phenomenal. So I can't wait to show what we've been working on to everybody, and hopefully everyone will watch.